A galaxy far away, the Galactic Federation operated under strict bureaucratic regulations, where every detail was classified and analyzed. The heart of this organization was Deputy Director Lima 556Q, a diligent but increasingly flustered official who had just received alarming reports from Earth. He sat at his desk surrounded by stacks of paperwork as he peered through his magnified data viewer. "Extreme ironing," he muttered, reading the report for the umpteenth time. What could that possibly mean? Inspectors Squibble and Blurp report. Enter Inspector Squibble, a serious-looking alien with antennae twitching in concern, and Officer Blurp, who always seemed one misunderstanding away from chaos. Squibble began with utmost seriousness. He intercepted transmissions suggesting that humans are partaking in dangerous rituals involving ironing. Blurb chimed in eagerly. "I thought it was an extermination. No way to extreme something. They're doing it by cliffs and underwater." His eyes darted around as if expecting disaster to unfold any moment. "Nuff," Lima snapped. "He must investigate immediately. Send Special Agent Vair undercover to gather intel." Meanwhile on Earth, excitement buzzed in the air as Gary the Iron Johnson prepared for the most outrageous extreme ironing competition yet. He donned a bright jumpsuit covered in cartoonish irons while adjusting his gear atop a breathtaking cliff edge. Nearby stood Linda the risk-taker Rodriguez, confidently tightening her harness to jump out of a plane with her ironing board strapped on her back. Ami the comedian Brown was already live-streaming their antics to millions of viewers online, while cracking jokes about how they were about to take pressing matters into their own hands. They launched themselves into their stunts, Gary getting hilariously tangled up in his iron cord, and Linda accidentally dropping her iron from midair. The atmosphere vibrated with laughter rather than danger. Galactic Federation headquarters. Special Agent Vair arrived discreetly among humans during the extreme ironing event. Her original mission felt less pressing as she watched participants cheer each other on instead of performing any sort of ritualistic ceremony. Instead of panic-inducing rituals, there was nothing but joy surrounding her. "What madness is this?" she whispered to herself while struggling not to burst out laughing as Tommy mispronounced extreme as extermination. Confusion rippling through alien monitors observing him. Amidst spectacular fails like irons flying off tables or shirts being folded incorrectly due to overexcitement, humans continued engaging enthusiastically in what appeared to be mayhem, but felt more like community bonding. Aya couldn't help herself. She jumped right into their shenanigans instead of reporting back. Chaos ensued when Inspectors Squibble and Blurp infiltrated the event disguised as eager human contestants only to comically fail at basic tasks, like using an iron or folding shirts properly. They slipped on piles of shirts and tumbled headfirst into confusion while trying futilely to fit in with everyone else. Finally came the climax. Cheers erupted when competitors celebrated one another's successes. Despite hilarious blunders around them, a joyous cacophony washed over everything. It became clear that all this fuss wasn't about danger at all. It showcased humanity's undeniable ability to find fun wherever they went. Back at headquarters, Ema stared wide-eyed, watching real-time footage filled with laughter rather than dread flashing before him on screens across the room. His epiphany struck hard. Perhaps these eccentricities were methods through which bonds could be formed between worlds rather than threats waiting silently among them, as words spread throughout intergalactic channels about humans. Bracing absurdity over fear itself, it inspired officials within the Galactic Federation towards transformation themselves. Soon enough, signs declaring ironing days began appearing everywhere within its walls, inviting beings from different corners of existence together for bizarre competitions celebrating unity through laughter. The episode concluded with officials awkwardly attempting extreme ironing themselves, leading only further slapstick failures yet. Camaraderie blossomed amidst giggles shared between species old and new alike. Thus ended yet another humorous tale highlighting humanity's quirky resilience. Even misunderstandings can pave ways toward friendships spanning galaxies filled with unexpected joy.